12th and 13th. And we are having a coastal storm. And this, I am standing in the living room looking out, and I never before could see waves over the wall from my living room. And it's not quite high tide yet, but the tide is up under the little house next door, but that's not unusual, although now it's coming quite high, isn't it? Well, through the Venetian blind isn't that great, but my camera's blinking, so I don't want to But thank goodness it's coming from the ocean and blowing the other way. Otherwise, my room would be freezing. I'm trying to close up today. Oh, there's this little thing out there. He welds boats, repairs. Yeah, I bought too much of that. I think I was so delighted with finding it after all the years that I thought I'd put it, I wasn't quite sure.
Be dropped down, there'll still be very, very rough seas, causing, of course, some continued flooding, and where all the destruction occurs from today's storm, there'll be broken down barriers, and there'll be additional water coming on shore during tomorrow. Of course, less vulnerable areas will be the south coast, where that northeasterly wind is more of an offshore wind. That's the situation on the coastline. Meantime, let's look now at the clouds in motion. And what we do have is this continued colossal storm cranking around and whirling and whirling and whirling and whirling. And when it stops, nobody knows. Well, we're going to try and give our best shot, and that is that it's going to start taking off towards the southeast in time. Now, we do have one, the primary low, which is weakening now. That's the one which really pummeled the New York City area yesterday. And this other low is developing near the apex of this triple point, and that is just going to rotate a little bit towards the west and then sink off to the south like this. Once it moves to the west and then down, then everything is going to start sinking to the southeast. That's when the precipitation will start tapering off later this afternoon. It already has done so in central New Hampshire, and we'll see a gradual end to this stormy siege here. Blizzard conditions at times for this afternoon. Let's take a review now of the radar and show you again the elements of precipitation moving on shore over the last many, many hours. And there's a strong Atlantic inflow, bringing the moisture right in, cranking it out, releasing it in a fairly narrow band across Massachusetts, sending up to extreme southern New Hampshire there. You can see it moving in like so. Elements of heavier precipitation, the darker greens, and the yellow showing up here and there. So we do get those bursts of heavy snow, and then it tapers off a little bit, and all of a sudden, boom, it's a whiteout again. And again, that red cape will be changing over to some rain. So let's now take a look at the very latest radar picture. We see some shrinkage in this in some areas. Now, for example, out in the Connecticut River Valley, it looks like there's a break. There's not much going on. In fact, we got a report from Leverett, Massachusetts. They've only got 10 inches of snow out of there from this whole storm. But in Worcester, and they're now up to 26 inches on the ground from this storm. They have 24 inches in 24 hours, which ties the record for the most snow in a 24-hour period. And some spots in the Berkshires have had over 2 feet, like at North Adams. And other places close to Boston, in the western suburbs, have had over a foot now, a foot and a half in parts of the Neshoba and Merrimack Valley areas right now, extending the southern portions of New Hampshire. So we take a look at some of the numbers as of noontime. 34 in Boston, moderate to occasionally heavy snow in parts of the area extending west. A break in here, almost 23 inches of snow at Jackson, New Hampshire, and so it goes. Many, many reports, hardly enough time to digest everything that's coming in. So let's take a look at some of those totals right now. And again, I want to point out that blizzard warning continues in effect. National Weather Service has issued that. I certainly concur because of occasional whiteout conditions for this afternoon across much of eastern Massachusetts. Those scooter bands continue to roll inland. Again, some tree damage because of the heavy wet snow initially. Now it's becoming a little lighter, lower density snow, but still a lot of weight on the trees, bringing down some limbs and some total trees, and also responsible for some power outages. Blowing and drifting snow reduces visibility. There'll be probably in the order of 8 inches or so in Boston, maybe close to a foot, a lot more, 12 to 18 inches, some spots even more than that before this is all said and done. And forecast for tomorrow is going to be looking like this. Finally, we're going to get drier coming down. The snow before southward during tomorrow morning will still be snowing south of Boston, but it'll end, and the sky will start to brighten from north to south during the day tomorrow. Finally, we can get rid of this thing, but we're still going to have a northeasterly airflow. Temperatures tomorrow will be up in the 30s with a high tide at 119. There'll be some flooding from this, but certainly nowhere near as severe as for today. So that's the way it's shaping up, and then on looking ahead to Monday, we'll have some sunshine and temperatures getting into the 40s then. So we'll be on the recovery then. So that's when it's weather, and now back to Kula.
Okay, thanks, Barry. We're going to
It's not nearly as rough now as it was.
The high tides are posing a very serious and very real threat. Live reports coming up next as our Eyewitness Central continues.
No word from anyone in Freddy's guaranteed low prices. Now at 0%.
It's coming from the ocean
direction.
direction.
Frugal
See what
Fanny's
it
the
is.
number one choice for women's coats. With over 30
Over the street.
designer coats and jackets at 30 to 60% off this price.
It's way over the street there.
You can't shop here every day. You have to wait for the weekend. Frugal Fanny's is only open to the public Saturday 8 to 6, Sunday noon to 6. That's
Under
how
these houses.
so frugal. Frugal Fanny's in Westwood, Reading, and Framingham.
Home Furniture in Linnondale announces a major price break. Get this Sunday love seat at a major price break of $497. Get a free matching chair or a free set of tables. Get this
Ah, it's moving that log. Uh-huh. Moving it. I wonder if it's moving this other one or not. I don't think it is yet.
Here on Chatham, flooding and the high winds and the waves continue to be the big problem, posing the major threat here at the Chatham Fish Pier and all along this coastline, the outer coastline of Cape Cod.
This is the bay, and it looks like the ocean with the
Surging
white
water
caps.
already coming up, covering the boat ramp there
Very
and the pier. Those
misty
pilots
with the
all
rain.
underwater.
Oh, it is moving that log on that end. Well, I'm waiting for it to come in. We've got everything up. It is coming up over the wall, so. Oh, it sure is misty, foggy over there. So far, so good. The electricity's still on, which means I have heat. My water is drained. It was drained yesterday. But as long as you have heat and light, heat mostly. I always use candles. Oh, is that door open? Cleaning all the leaves and stuff out of here. And all this mess. Boy, that's the first thing next year. That's going to get out. I'm trying to take this tank in, but I have to take the tank off. Take the grill in, I mean. But I have to take the tank. Well, coming over the wall again. It seemed to subside for a while, but I thought it was just about high tide time, which I was hoping it would start receding. And it hasn't come in the cellar yet, which I can't believe, because I really thought it was going to. Might be the angle it's on, but still could, because as soon as the ground fills up with water, it has no place to go but to fill up under my porch here, fill up the cement area. all in here, and then of course it comes in. Because it's only a step there. Yeah. Over the whole thing, huh? And this is the bay. Ho ho. It's the winds. See? Yeah. Wish it would turn and blow elsewhere. Yesterday, thank goodness, it was blowing away from me, blowing out to sea, out that way. And it didn't even come to the top of the wall. Oh, that log is floating now. Uh-huh. Oh, that's that great big one out there. I think, I thought they said 221 or 224 or something, and it's just after that now. They did say George Washington Boulevard is closed. I see a couple of vehicles over there, but whether they are stalled, the one with the light must be the police. They're all fire. The police, I guess. They said it was closed, but I guess maybe closed to anybody coming in. I barely make out the car, and this is zoomed in. Must be water over. Yes, it's... Once the ground fills up, because there's nowhere for it to go when the tide is in like this, so it comes in here. The ground looks pretty filled up to me. Oh, look at the ducks out there. Isn't that a riot? 2 ducks out here. Well, I guess they're in their own element. Where are they? Can't even see them now. I guess they went under. Ah. Wow. Oh, there they are. Probably riding the waves, huh? Yeah. Maybe they think that's fun. Oh, maybe it is. Yep, it is. Oh, golly, isn't that a riot? They probably think that's real flimsy. Oh, boy. Yeah, that one hit them. Yeah. Well, that thing just washed in. That wasn't out there before. Oh, please God, let this tide go down now. Let's come to the fullest for today. Oh, let's see what's going on over here. Oh, there's it. See how high it is next to that. Oh, look how high it is. Of course, it's up over the street. Over there anyway. It is completely over the street. Let's see if it's going to clear in or not. I don't know. Oh, it doesn't seem to want to. There's so much junk in the way, I guess. It's going back. Oh, it just won't clear. I guess there's too much rain on the window, and it's focusing on that. But it's up over the street front of the White House completely, like it was in the no-name storm. It's up there. And it's up here. Oh boy. Yeah, I wonder if she gets water in. Herself. I don't know. We have a ball. I just swept up with all the grasses blocking the... It washed over this a lot right there. So I'll have to go out again. Keep the drain clear anyway, hoping that it will help. But all the seaweed and grasses are washing over. So right there. But I just swept it up. And see a lot more over here too if it washes down. And well, it is moving, isn't it, huh? Well, I'll give it a little bit now. The water is building up out here. The tide is supposed to be receding, but not too quickly. Thank goodness it is subsiding. Because all the grasses are, it's still, but it is subsiding. It's supposed to be going out anyway. Much better. I'll have to go out and sweep that drain out again, though. I cleared the drain twice this morning. Let's see, it's still over. Way up. Oh, yes, it was up to the shingles. Oh, it's gone down a lot. Yeah, it was right up to the, 2 houses over, it was up to the white vinyl shingles that are on there. And this one was a little higher. Now, see, it's gone down. It was up over the street. And look at the debris that it left. It washed it way up to the second house there. But look at the debris. Wow. I was delighted yesterday when all the junk on the beach was being washed away, but I knew by spring there would be more. Well, all it took was one day. Hey, I'll have to have that all cleaned up, won't I? I think if you rake it to the sidewalk, the towing picks it up, I think. Look at those logs. Big logs up there on a barrel. But look at those big logs. I wonder where they came from. They may have come from that second gray house there that's being done over. And they condemned it. I don't know why. The fellow, oh, is it underwater still, huh? Look at that. Yeah. But they told him to stop work. I don't know what he did wrong. Must have done something. No. So I'll have to have all this cleaned up, of course. I think possibly if you rake it to the street, maybe they will pick it up. Now this big log, both logs stayed here. That one seems to be moved a little. What did they stay, huh? I don't know. It's terrible. Talk about flood, huh? I thank the good Lord it did not come in my cellar. I was sure it was going to.
In progress. The storm is a ferocious and a potentially
life-threatening one.
Snow emergencies have been declared in a number of towns and cities,
all
including
kinds of things washing
and
in
the
here.
coast continues to take a battering, as you can see. These pictures are from Winthrop. Today's noon high tide sent waves crashing over seawalls, flooding streets, houses, and entire neighborhoods. The North Shore's roads are impassable. Let's go live now to John Doherty, who's standing by in Winthrop with the very latest. John, what can you tell us?
Casey, we're about, I guess we're about an hour and 15 minutes or so beyond high tide. If that tide is ebbing, it's certainly deceptive here. and
Yeah,
certainly the
me
power
too.
of this storm
It's
has not
showing
lessened with the turn
Yeah.
of the tide. I want to show you something here on the street here on Winthrop Drive. Okay, take a look at this piece of wood. We're not talking only about waves that are crashing up here. This is an example of what's being carried up by the waves. Stones, boulders, hunks of wood like this. When this hits a house, as they have along this area, you get an incredible piece of damage. We've also seen a number of lobster traps, other pieces of fishing gear further down that's been washed up. A reminder that fishermen along the coast last year during the no-name storm, many of them were devastated, put out of business. This again is going to be a death knell for a number of members of the industry. Join me over here, and I want you to meet a young woman by the name of Verdonna Johnson. She lives in this yellow house that has lost a good bit of siding, but Verdonna has not left. Police officers trying to get her out, but she has refused to go. Verdonna, how's it been through this storm for you?
I prepared long in advance for this.
Now, you had some big problems, you told me, during the no-name storm last year, yet you decided to ride this one out. Why?
Well, I stayed right straight through the blizzard every day. And actually, we used to have to plan to make one mistake and prepare for the next one. I didn't get a drop of water.
You've got a big security seal on that front window. That's held up all right?
Right on the window, and I've got the cement wall, the steel wall in it, and water was surrounding me, but I didn't have any problem.
Well, I
Now
would
that
say
you're off in the house.
Okay. Hey, thanks very much for talking with us. Okay, get back in and get warm and dry. Okay. Thank you very, very much. Once again, we have seen that the tide begin to, or I shouldn't say we've seen it begin to ebb. We are told it is ebbing. But again, the power of the
she's right
storm
on the water.
is just as great as we have seen it throughout the day. Live in Winthrop, I'm John Doherty. Casey, back to you.
What about power outages? Any word of power outages in that area?
In this particular area, no, we
it's
have
tearing
seen
their...
electrical arcing on some of the posts. Water envelops
It's tearing,
the transformers and wires, some arcing,
that,
but so far power is on
the
over
bottom
here,
of
Casey.
the...
All right, John, thank you for that. Live.
What am I getting here? Oh, yeah. Where is it? Why am I not... Am I too close? Yeah. Oh, it's focusing, I think, on the drops of water again instead of the bottom of the little white house there. It's tearing the whole bottom off. Oh, the pieces of wood. That's a shame. That is a shame. Yeah. He's gonna refurbish it. The house looks so pretty with all the roots. I just want to show that in Hull they do decorate lovely. Isn't that a beautiful big wreath? Yeah. Wave! That's in the green and Bethel in the gray. Went down to take a look at the water. We're on Hampton Circle beyond Jeffries. There's my house. My car's off the road, and look at this dumb sign up there. I hope to have moved down this road further. And this is the debris. Yep. The ending on things. A couple more sightseers over here. Check it out. This is Sunday. It's much calmer. Oh, I must go look in the cellar and see whether any water came in at the midnight high tide because, or 109 or something, because they said it was going to be fierce, but, too. Well, let us go to the cellar and see. Isn't that stairway pretty? It's going to be pretty. It's not finished. Yeah, this is going to be cleared too. Because those are on the stairs because everything has to be off the floor. The water came in here. Thank you, dear God. Oh, isn't that something? Oh, what a mess. This is going to be gone. But all this will not be here. Next year, hopefully, when the cellar is finished. The sofa's under there. I hope the weight isn't better. Everything is up, up, up. Look at that platform filled up. Oh, yeah. It's cool right here. I could have bring those blue striped chairs down and put them up on something. Well, maybe partly over there, huh? Well, the broom doesn't have to be there. See how the... we'll sweep that out a little bit again. It's windy today, but I've got to clear that up because if it rains again, the rain has got to be able to go down. And we left a nice threshold off there. Oh boy. I don't know where my cooler is for taking the food home. I have to find it under there. And the only good thing is the vacuum. There's a motor that... motor that one of the fellows gave me. Everything's up. There's no... the bathroom's the only decent looking little room. Yeah, no key. Where are you in the bathroom? Yeah. There's the light. It should be out so that it's shining over it really, but it isn't. And a bucket with a couple of things soaking there. And the two doors here, that's kind of going to look nice when it's finished. And Phil put this, added this piece to the little door to make it a decent size, actually. Yeah, and this is the switch for the heat, fan, and the light. Another light. Light, and fan, or heat. And it's that nice and warm, and that's nice. Yeah. It's noisy, but it warms this room up in it's warm, almost warm already. Do something, some of this right here is trash. And trash in the barrel, hopefully. I've got to get the grill in, but I couldn't take the tank off. I have to get somebody to help me with that. Oh, yeah. And Charlene next door put a door in on the side. She's kind of a little stairway. Yeah. Got her house painted. It looks very good. And I see inside her door there leaning. I believe they're flower boxes for under her windows, painted the same color as the door. Saw her doing that one night. I put this herb like in to put the grill up on. I think I'll put a couple of more pieces of 2x4 or something. Put the grill up on that when I get the tank off it. I had to cut one of the boards off to make it fit and move this thing out. Well, that'll be thrown out after anyway. But, oh, do I ever have to get rid of them. Kenny gave me a couple of those big green buckets to put the things on, and then I hope it's all right.
Tomorrow, let's stay here.
This is Sunday, and I just realized that I see the waves
Only sensible thing to
rolling
do.
over here. They
Towards
must
the
be.
evening before the darkness
Let's
and
see, is
cold
it near
comes.
height? It must be. No, it's not. It's not. Oh, look at them.
I think we should
They're
have
high today. I have not heard a weather report this morning. It's 11 o'clock. But that's high. I don't usually see the
To
waves
achieve your
from the house
ultimate
here at all.
potential, we introduced the Nordic Flex Gold, the breakthrough in strength training technology that makes all other machines
And
obsolete,
it won't be high
SoloFlex.
tide now till
Nordic Flex
somewhere
Gold
around
is 5
2, I
times better
think.
than SoloFlex. Nordic Flex Gold simulates the linear motion of free weights,
That's on
maximizing
the
your
other
workout.
side.
In
Yeah.
contrast, SoloFlex
It's a
uses the
one-way
less
this way,
effective
and
arcing
the road
motion,
is
which
here.
can pull your body out of the correct
Oh,
workout
no,
position.
that's the way going
Nordic Flex
down. That's
Gold
right.
has isokinetic resistance to match your natural strength curve. Your body
Well,
is
let's
stronger
see
at
how
certain
high it
points of the
is.
stroke and weaker at others.
Over here.
The isokinetic resistance of Nordic Flex Gold accommodates these differences, supplying the most
It broke
resistance
all
when
the
you are
wood away
strongest
here
and the least when you are
from the
weakest.
house.
So you get maximum
it's
resistance
up to
throughout the
there.
entire range of motion. And
It's, see, it's up that far. It's 11, 12, 1, at least 1:30 before high tide, so that is going to be high. The debris is still out there. Of course. So it didn't come in last night, but it could come in today. I hope not, but it's pretty high. And I've still got another 2.5 hours. Yeah. I'd love to hear a news report. It's very windy. It's quiet in here because it's all thermal, but it's still rough. High winds last night. Strong winds. Wow. That's the way the cookie crumbles, huh? Well, at least the house is painted. Oh, and that little thing out here that he repaired, welded things and repaired. Evidently the house part or shack part blew right away last night. It was still there yesterday, so it must have blown away last night. People left their boats in, huh? They're in a little calm spot because it's coming this way. That's all. Okay. Okay, I'm on my way to the store. We usually have this a one way, but they've made it 2 ways because of the waves coming up over starting to come up over the wall. It's still at least an hour and a half. These are the small ones. Big ones, that's only, Traffic's moving. shoot me, probably.
Imagine for a minute that it's New Year's Eve. They're dancing to a big band, dancing in the grand hallway of a classic Victorian mansion on Cape Cod Bay. Earlier in the evening, you sipped cocktails, and then, seated at a cozy candlelit table, ate a magnificent 5-course gourmet
half
dinner.
hour it'll be up
Since then, you've been dipped
over the whole road. I want to see this one. Just kind of rolling in here. It's down there that it's splashing up high. Must be enough land here. Oh boy, look at that surf, huh? Wow. White. All the rocks and everything over the road I just came. Look in the mirror, you'll see the big rocks and everything from yesterday on the left. Wow. It's beautiful, but mountain storms. Yeah. Just white, white, white. And usually it's one wave at a time ordinarily. Oh boy. I'm gonna go get some milk and water. Right up, that's where I'm going. It's coming right up here now. So I've got to get out of here. Come on. Thank you. Oh shoot, now it's recording. It's still recording. I don't know. I'm coming back from the store. I just pulled across the street. I'm trying to get it from here before any car comes. It's really nothing much yet, right there. Ah, down there you see it. And this is the historic house. The man that wrote the story about Hull. Don't remember his name. Oh, there's some. The windshield isn't too clean, I'll tell you that. Yeah. Well, I can't do it while I'm riding here because the tide is coming in. It isn't even zoomed on it right. Oh, yeah, you don't. I don't know. I can't even tell.
The police are towing out of here because of storm conditions. They're towing on site.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'm leaving. I just went to the store. I just thought I'd get a little peek of it. Police are towing out of here. See, it's coming up over the street now. Up there. So I had better move myself out of here. It's been going as high as this building. I saw it coming in the other direction. I was driving. There's somebody videoing. quick. Because they won't let you go on the other side. See, the water's almost already.
I'm gonna see this.
Aha, that was a good one. Yeah. This is outside of Nancy. I'm standing outside of Nancy. Believe me, it was cold and wet and freezing. I keep moving it, but anyway, you get the idea. That's how it's been, and I have so much going to be worse because it isn't high tide yet. Let me get Christine in action.
Anything else?
Too bad it isn't busy. No, thank you. Too bad it isn't busy, Christine. I always wanted to video you when it's busy. Heading home from Anastas. Just had a cup of coffee, and guess what? It's starting to flood over the street here. This is from First Bay over. I forget the name of this street. Marginal's on the other side, so I don't know what this is. Go through the water. That's only a small amount, though, really. And of course, the playground is flooded. It'll be solid over from one side to the other. Within the next half hour, probably. It's an hour before high tide. Thank goodness we didn't know we were going to be on an island, did we, Bernie? Little island when it's stormy. Not quite to the street yet, but it has splashed over. Yeah, it's gone over the street there. Oh, it is. It's over the street down there, but not over here yet. Oh, there it is, right by the White House. In between the two houses, huh? Oh, dear, please, God, don't let it come in my cellar. If you will it. Thank you, dear God. These big windows.
This is one of them right here.
Oh, that's nice. I like that.
But Helen, I don't have any makeup on.
You don't?
No.
Camera, don't look at her. She doesn't have makeup. I just said, well, I've got to say, I went down the street and got the water flashing and coming up and everything, and now I have to know what I did after. So I came up here and had coffee, and Bessie made a sandwich. See that right there? That's a sandwich for me. Danny thinks I'm
You've
nuts.
already took it?
Yep, it's all done. And look who's in here. Alisa and her mommy. Thank you, Alita. The only one that make it a movie. Waving. This is Monday night. I figured as long as I'm here, might as well put the lights in the windows here. I only have one. Last year I had a tree from bees in the center. And then the 2 lights in the kitchen. But I really should have more of 3 more lights at the top. And over there, that's my old stove waiting for somebody to come and claim it.